So I definitely filled the cart at this stop. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Goodwill shopping day. I can't wait to see what we find. I like the simplicity of this lidded pot. I gotta take the rubber band off, see how much it is, check the inside, and it's a Butterbell. Well, I did not expect that. $6.99. Butterbells are a great thing to pick up because they always sell. I love the handles and the glaze on this very unique piece. It was done by Ruth. Ruth did a great job. It's $7.99. I try not to pick up pottery, but then I see pieces like this and I just kind of want to. It maybe had a lid at one point though. I like this set of, I think, ginkgo leaves for $2.99. I actually think they're handmade too. And the ceramics are giving today. Look at the green in this piece. $3.99. Okay, this may be a yes. Although I feel like this might have had a lid too. Incense burners are a bestseller for me in my booth, and I've never found a painted one like this. It has a little bit of, I guess, not damage, but just wear from use down there, and I'd probably have to color that part in, but it's only $1.99. This is an interesting ceramic handmade statue. $3. Looks like it's just someone's art piece, like just project piece. It makes me a little sad looking at her, but I also think it's pretty interesting. You guys, shells on shells. This giant bag is next to this amazing one. I'm definitely getting this one, $2.99. I mean, it's just insane how big it is. And this set has some pieces that I don't have in it. It's $7 for the whole set, but I have to make sure that they're not all broken. That's the trouble. This is a really nice mirror, very solid, in good shape. Looks like it's missing its wire, which I could add. $7.99. This is a maybe. I like this painting, but it has quite a bit of wear and tear, so I'll probably pass on it. I don't feel like painting it in and rehabbing it. It is $8 too. Okay, so that's a pass. So you guys know me in picture frames, so I found a bunch of tiny ones for art projects and this gold or brass one, which is a best-selling style. And then I also got this one. Kind of liked like the pewter, darker silver color. I thought it was kind of cool. And then this is another classic style that sells well. Any of the like articulating ones do really well. This guy's missing his cardboard, but I can find cardboard and put it back in. So yes, I have a pitcher in my hand, even though pitchers don't sell for me, but I have a friend who kind of collects this like drippy paint glaze type pieces, and I'm gonna ask if she wants it. It's not usually one for dolls, but this one seems really old and kind of interesting. I'm not gonna buy her. She is $3.99, but sometimes you get some really old dolls here. And in case you're a doll collector, this is the store to come to because it's always filled. A new cart came out and I got excited about this for a second, and then I realized it was on a very like psychedelic bedazzled base. So that's a pass. This is a pretty handmade teacup. It's $1.99. I wonder if it had a matching saucer at one point. I'll probably go through the aisle and check. I love this set of souvenir glasses. They're $1 each. So tempted to pick them up for my bar area in my booth. I like this, but I don't know if it's handmade or manufactured. Okay, no, it looks like it's handmade. $7.99. I love how the color was kind of mixed into the clay. I think that's what they did here. I don't think it's just glaze. I think it's actually in the clay too. So my son is really into rocks and geodes and gemstones and, you know, all the specimens just like my husband and I. And so I think he might really like this. So I may get it for him. A cute little trinket dish for $1. These always sell well for me in my booth. These retro style sconces are kind of fun. They're plastic, but the green is really good, and there's an actual pair of them for $2.99 each. So these are probably a yes, I think. Some brass candle holders. This one is adorable. It's so mini. This would fit, I think, a slim style candle, so it's very narrow, not your traditional taper. More handmade pottery pieces. What is this? I have no idea what's in the center of that. So strange. And this one, unfortunately, has a crack on the bottom. This is an interesting piece. It has a fish right there. It's $8. Okay, I probably won't get it. I wish they wouldn't put glitter on these because I feel like it just cheapens them. So I thought this was a vase, but it's actually for a light fixture. So you put the light inside there, and that little curved spot is where the cord goes to come out so it can sit flat. It's very pretty. It's such a bummer that this is missing one of its drawers because I've never seen this style before. I love all of like the fluting right here. This box is so colorful and fun. It has little feet and a cat in the center. It is $10. I'm not sure I'm gonna get it because the colors are just so vibrant, but I'm sure it's gonna be gone today because it's very cute. These mushroom salt and pepper shakers are very, very cute, and they have their stoppers too. So I just found these glass bowls or little plates. Love this one, the colors on it. They're not marked or signed, but I feel like they're really nicely done, and it's $4.99 for the set of them, so I may get them. So this is your friendly reminder to make sure that you peel any tape off of pieces like this before you leave the store, because oftentimes when you do that, it will end up peeling the finish off of the item, and you don't want to do that at home and then not be able to return it and be super bummed out. I just grabbed this chess set off of a new cart. I need to open it up and count all the pieces, but the board is in great shape. So I just bent down to look at something and realized there's a whole stack of these. And I actually think they're handmade based on the back of them. I need to look them up, but they're really cool. There's a bunch of them. So I don't know what to do, because very rarely do you find a set of like 4 serving pieces that match like this. Okay, I looked them up and mystery solved, they are from Amazon. That's why there are 4 identical ones in the store. This is a very nice basket. It would be perfect for display, although I don't need any more pieces like this for my booth. This silver tray is really cool, very heavy, $10 though, and it would require a lot of cleaning, so I'll probably pass on it. Found some Christmassy things actually. This ornament that is very pretty, very old, and a set of 6 napkin holders. So this candle caught my eye because it's very similar to the verdigris vases that I pick up on occasion that sell really well and for a lot. So I wonder if I should get it. It's $4.99 and either keep the candle or melt the candle out of it. So this is a maybe. So these came off of a new cart, and another dealer and I were trying to debate whether we should get them. Well, she found them and she was trying to decide if she wanted to get them. They're definitely not functional anymore, and they have like that chip in the glass, and they're also $14.99. But I mean, the patina on the leather, all of this like chrome color, I mean, they're just a very cool decorative piece. They also don't sit quite flush, but does that matter? I don't know. If they were like less than 10 bucks, it'd be a no-brainer. Okay, so I'm gonna grab them and think about them because I just am a sucker for this like leather wrapping. So I just pulled this bag of ornaments off of a new cart, but honestly, looking at it, I can't tell if it's worth the $10 or not. So unfortunately, they're going to start bringing out seasonal decor, so Halloween being first, so they're clearing all the shelves. So new cart went by and I grabbed these prints. I love the framing and matte situation. They're just really, really interesting. Another dealer decided to pass on this painting, and it's in a shadow box. It's really well done. It's signed, it's dated, and it's only $4.99. Just pulled this vintage clock off of a new cart, and it's in this sweet little red leather case, but they don't sell for a lot, like less than 20, so I probably won't get it. This cart also had a giant seashell bowl, which I'm very tempted by, but I also will leave it behind. I don't usually pick up these wood pieces. So here is the cart as it stands right now, and I'm really excited about all the stuff that I got. Styled it up a bit for a photo, just in case I don't find anything else in the next few cart rotations. I love these pieces all together. They look so good together. Love that I found so many picture frames for my booth, some ceramic pieces, glass pieces. Just very excited about today's haul. So I found this letter R, and I'm debating on whether or not I pick it up. I've always loved these, but I haven't picked one up in a very long time. I'm not sure if they're even something people collect anymore, but I thought it was a really good one. So I just grabbed this off of a new cart, and it's actually an instrument. So you can actually play it if you have like a little mallet of some kind, or I guess just with your hand. But yeah, each one has a different tone. It's $20 though. So it's a little more than I'd want to spend on a random musical instrument like this, but it's just so cool. It's like the coolest thing. So I gotta look it up and see how much they're worth. This art piece is kind of interesting. It's very long and narrow, which is so rare to find. It is $7, has all the artist information on the back. Yeah, I don't know what to do about this one because it's really pretty. Okay, so that ended up being a really good stop. I felt like it took a while for me to accumulate enough to fill my cart, but I got artwork, collectibles, stuff for my booth, frames, The chest set, super excited about. All the chest pieces were in the chest set, so that was very exciting. And I also got something for my son, so he'll be excited. Anytime I can come home with something for my son, of course, that's a good day for him. So yeah, on to the next stops. Walking into the next Goodwill. Here's an interesting handmade vase, although it has something rattling inside, so it must be broken somewhere. Let's see. Yep, all busted up. That's a bummer. Here's another one of these geodes, and this one is not as exciting because it's brown, so I'll probably pass on it, but I can't believe I found two in one day. I used to sell a ton of Native American pottery when I first started as a reseller, but I don't really find it much these days. This one is $24.99, and it has chips and other flaws, which seems a little steep for this. These bookends are actually kind of cool. They seem really old. I need to look them up. The ceramic wall plaque is very cute. It's handmade, $3.99. This is a yes. This brass bell with a dog on top is pretty cute. It is $3.99 and it has its clapper. So walking out with a teeny tiny haul, just the brass bell and that ceramic wall pocket, but I did get 2 shirts for me, so that's a win. So the Rose City Vintage Market is this weekend, and it's one of the big vintage shopping events of the year in our area. I was trying to figure out what I was going to wear that day because it's like a big social event. I always want to look extra cute because I'm going to be seeing a lot of you guys. I'm going to be seeing a lot of my friends and a lot of dealers. So I did get this top, which doesn't look super exciting, but it's kind of vintage inspired, and I have this really fun like long pleated denim skirt that I'm going to wear, I think, with my belt. I'll show you the outfit if I end up wearing it. Anyway, so I got this short with that event in mind. So it's not too late to get your early bird ticket. I'm going on Friday morning, so if you want to see me, I'll be there Friday morning. And yeah, it's going to be a really great time. So I'm walking into the next Goodwill, and I've never seen so much stuff piled outside. That's so crazy. I'm assuming this little weirdo is a glasses holder. It's a style I definitely have never seen before. So do you guys remember that tray that I found earlier at the other location? This is what I usually see, not that very shiny, like psychedelic one. This is a cute handmade box. I love the little bee in the corner. It is $3.99, Bob's Shop. Oh, and it's local. It was from Oregon. So I'm actually gonna pick up something I tell you guys never to pick up, but it's because they're a little bit different than the usual ones. So I'm usually finding like the big brass medallions. They have like an old-timey scene on them. I've never found ones this size and with like fruit. So I think they're kind of cool. I feel like these ones are worth picking up. They're $1.99 each, so I'm gonna get them. Okay, so surprise, right now we're gonna do a little haul of the stuff I just got in a thrift store that I didn't do any filming in for you guys. So I didn't take you in shopping with me. It's a very small one. It was very busy today because they were having a half off sale. So I thought I would just, buy the stuff and then just haul it for you right now on the car. So I got this insane canister, and this was only $8.50 because it's half off of, I think, yeah, $17. I mean, this is such a cool piece. It was very cool. Had to get it. I also got this piece of art, and this was only $3 after the discount, which I thought was really cute. This will go to my booth. I got a picture frame because, that's what I do now. I buy mostly picture frames, it seems like. I got a bag of shells, and these were only $2 for this entire bag of shells, and there's definitely shells in here that I don't have. And then I also got this vintage ashtray. It's plastic, but it's very cool, and it was only $1. Oh, and then, not that exciting for you guys, but I got myself some fun flowy pants. So yeah, it was a great stop. So it's called Sam's Attic. It's in a like commercial park, and some of the prices are great, other prices are higher. It's definitely mission driven, so the money that they're raising, or the money that they generate from the store, is going towards the programs that they support. So the pricing is a little bit higher, I think, because of that. But it's definitely worth a stop and put in your rotation. They usually have sales. I am very rarely here, and I can't believe today I was. And I actually got some stuff on a half off day. So that was amazing. Welcome to a new day. I'm actually back at the big Goodwill in town. I decided to do this again the next day. So 2 days in a row. So we'll see what we get. This is kind of a cool piece because it's actually a rattle and it's handmade. $1.99. I think I'm gonna get it. So I literally squealed aloud when I saw what was on the other side of this mug. So this is cute already, but look. It is the sweetest mug, so well done. This is a yes. Found a nice mug. I love the design on the bottom, and it is only $3. So I'm in need of more glassware, especially leading up to the holidays. This set is Vintage Pier 1. They're $1 each. I love the dark bottom. I think I might get the set. I also found a small version of these, so I'm gonna get these ones too. Grab this fish purse off of a new cart. Is this not hysterical? I'm not sure this is quite the style I want to be rocking, but I grabbed it anyways because it's just so fun. This is kind of an interesting piece. It is like ceramic or clay, not resin, $4. The green is kind of throwing me off, so I'm not sure how I feel about the green, but I think the style is pretty cool. Not exciting, but a decent frame to take home. So the art aisle has been very lackluster the last few days, which is such a bummer. I found a lot of picture frames, but not a lot of art. This piece cracked me up because it's actually done on a paper towel. I guess when inspiration hits, you just use whatever materials you have. My reselling friend found this paperweight for me. It's actually signed down at the bottom, $2.99. I always pick up art glass that's signed. And he also grabbed this handmade honey pot off of a new cart. It's beautifully made and very lightweight. This is a very interesting piece. It is, ooh, I love the inside. I'm not sure what it is. I'm assuming just like a side table or a plant stand. It just has storage underneath. The wood is kind of, I don't know, kind of flimsy, and the hardware is definitely not like wrought iron. I think it's just painted to look like that. So it's probably a pass. It's 13 bucks. Just found this on the shelf. It must have come out on a new cart that I did not see. It's $3. The frame is very good, but I kind of like the log cabin because it's very creepy, very like Halloween. I've always had such a soft spot for these giant clothespins, especially the ones that say important like this. I probably could glue that corner down. I think it's only, yeah, $1. So this is a yes. So I just grabbed this off of a new cart. It's a really cool piece, but it definitely has some chippies around the side. There's a flower frog in the center. It's only $4. I feel like the chippies, even though they kind of blend in, might be a deal breaker. Okay, so this is my cart. Not a lot of carts are coming out, new carts. So I think I'm going to call it and go on to the next stop. Walking into the next stop, which is Value Village, I have my donation in hand so I can get my 20% off coupon. I feel like this is the shopping trip where I find nothing but rocks and gemstones. This is exciting. We all know I need more of these boxes. $4.99, great deal. This is an interesting wall-mounted pedestal. I think the crack probably was from when it was made. It's definitely very handmade, has that vibe, very rustic. Probably will pass on it. This is a very interesting piece. It has a stamp on the bottom along with a Sharpie mark, which I do not love. Sometimes getting it off is really difficult. $9.49, and I do have a 20% off coupon. Okay, this I'm gonna think about. So I found a brass picture frame because of course I did, and this interesting framed print that's actually really old. A very large original painting that actually is not priced too outrageously. I feel like it's just not quite well done enough to bring home. So I just pulled the salt and pepper shakers off of the bag wall. I like the texture on them. They're very interestingly made. A lot of visual interest, but I'm afraid I'm gonna open them up and there's gonna be chips. So I probably will pass. This is a sweet little corner shelf, $3.99. A little bit of wood oil would probably bring it back to life. Probably still will pass on it though. I'm sure someone will be excited to get it. I'm a sucker for trays, and I really like this one. I like the little hole in the center. Kind of feels handmade. It's $4.99. Okay, this may be a yes. Walking out with a small haul, but we have another store we're heading to next. Walking into a Goodwill. I got excited about these glasses because I've sold them before and they're only $2 each, but there's only 3 of them. And I do pick up odd sets, but 3 of this style I feel like just doesn't sell as well. I did find this cool mug though. It's $4, but I think it's pretty interesting. I used to do this style of craft with my grandma when I was a little girl, and it was so much fun. So I actually think I might get these floating shelves because my wicker animal collection is getting so big I need to go vertical in the space. And I thought about having a shelf above some of them where I could put the littles on it. So I think I'm gonna get these. I'm kind of on the fence about this giant wood bowl. It's very cool, but it has like gaps where the wood was glued together. So I think I'm gonna pass on it because of that. I have never found a pink version of this sand art. Usually it's the color of sand. It actually makes me kind of like it. Oh my gosh, I found another one of these recently and I don't think it had a mate to it. And now it does. That's exciting. Just found a vintage chess set and all the pieces are inside, which is awesome. And I found this very interesting statue. It's $14.99, which is a little bit high, but it's from 1980. There are a few little chippies, but I can fill those in with some paint and stuff. It's just so textural, I don't think you'd ever really know after the fact. This is a very interesting art piece that I found in the wood aisle, probably because it was painted on wood board. Has some flaws there. I'd probably have to use my paint pens to fill all that in, which is not a huge deal, but definitely work before I would ever get to sell it. So I'll probably pass on it. So we are back home in my studio space and I wanted to show you guys the grapes painting that you overwhelmingly said looked the best in that wood frame in my last video. So we are at my very messy workstation. This is how the painting turned out. I used my point driver to put those little black tabs in, and then I also hammered in one of those sawtooth type of hangers, and then I put some paper backing on the back to make it look a little bit more clean and ready to go. This will be available online in a few weeks. I'm actually withholding a lot of the stuff on Etsy right now because I just have so much going on right now this summer with my son's camp schedule and family visits and things like that. This is the point driver in case you're curious. I have it linked to my Amazon. It's an amazing tool for reframing. It's fantastic. It's very effective. And I thought I would also show you some of the shells that I got today. And this one, very excited about. It is absolutely huge. Oh, and there's a friend inside of him. Oh, he was inside. So yeah, a lot of these I don't have. So I was very excited to find this bag of shells for only $2. Okay, so that is all I have to share with you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Take care.